What's going on, guys? XQ420 here. You know how I get down when I come around. I am back. I'm in the building. I'm breaking off a fresh single for you guys. I'm keeping things right, keeping them tight. First time to the channel, stop hesitating. Subscribe button down there. Hit that thing for me. Today's video, we got a man running for Democratic State House, and he's out there at a BLM rally talking about burn the buildings down, burn the people's houses down. Is this the guy that you really want to be your leader? Let's jump into this. All right, article right here from the Blaze. Democratic State House candidate suggests Minnesota suburb be burned down. I didn't come here to be peaceful. Come on, man. I mean, really? Really? Bud, you running for Democratic State House and your campaign trail's gonna be, hey, burn the so-and-sos to the ground. Burn them in there with them. So I'm going to let y'all see this quick little clip, quick video of his soliloquy out there, and then we'll jump back to me.
Black skin I'm in. I'm a black man being terrorized by this fucking Klansman right here. We are terrorized by the Grand Wizard. Y'all got the Grand Wizard living in your goddamn neighborhood. All the Klan exists in Hugo, Minnesota, and it's right here. Don't run now. Don't run now, racist white people. I'm here. Oh yeah, we pull up. We pull the fuck up. And we're here. Come on over here with your Blue Lives Matter sign. Blue lives ain't shit. And if people in Hugo don't support black people, fuck Hugo, Minnesota. I meant to say that. Now we can get to what I was talking about.
All right, now we saw that clip, but I mean, this guy right here, John Thompson. Now this guy, he just won his campaign for the state house in Minnesota. I mean, Bo, he out there. I don't know who we yelling at. They want nothing but a bunch of white girls out there. They probably look like they're probably around anywhere between 14 to 17, 18, something like that. And he just out there yelling at them. They look at like, what is happening? I mean, and this dude is spitting the profanity. He's talking about how they pull up. We pull right up on you. And we show you what's good. I'm like, man, what is happening out here? And y'all voted for this guy. But, whoo, Minnesota. Oh, my Lord. Minneapolis. Bud. Man, wasteland is on the way for y'all. So, of course, it says right here, John Thompson, the Democratic campaigning for the state house, which it says that he actually won, had this protest out in front of the home of the Minneapolis Police Federation President Bob Kroll on Saturday. And if y'all don't know who Bob Kroll is, I'll give you a quick pic of him. Pop right up right here. If it load up, there we go. Okay, so y'all see Bob Kroll right there. Bam, we got context. Know exactly who he is. So it said during the vitriolic tirade, Thompson hinted that the town of Hugo be burned down where Kroll is. Now he said, I want to burn it right to the ground. Do you want to burn it to the ground while those little white girls are there? Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I mean, let me know. I mean, come on, John Thompson. Bo, you can't be promoting violence and you in government, man. I mean, you telling the folks to go out there, we pull up, we get in people's face, and if we got to, we'll hurt you and burn your buildings down. Come on now. I mean, you can't do that. So it says right here, the crowd outside of Kroll's home, we're demanding his resignation. You need to resign today because we got to get rid of all the police because that's really helping out black and brown folks by giving the criminals more access to actually go out and shoot and kill them without worrying about having to, deal with any police at all. So yeah, so y'all are really doing something, spot on out there. I mean, God, I mean, why didn't we think of this earlier? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's ignorant, bud. So, of course, we saw the soliloquy he had out there, the straight out breakdown. I mean, because that's what he did. He broke all the way down. And he was sitting there and he straight up said he want out there to be peaceful. I'm like, dude, I mean, when you start saying stuff like that, folks got the family members out there, bud, something might pop off. They'll be like, oh, bud, you say you ain't peaceful out here. I'm about to step outside with something on me. That's all I'm saying. I suggest you back up and go home. That's all I'm going to say. So it said, Thompson said Kroll was a member of the Ku Klux Klan. He even claimed he was the Grand Wizard. I'm like, Dang, Bo, you gonna straight up strap a KKK on him like that? I mean, do you know him like that? I mean, I don't know if he's a grand wizard or not. I ain't got no clue. But man, when you say some stuff like that, Bo, you better have some evidence. That's all I'm saying. Man, you got some people out there, man, all they doing is just following the bandwagon. But they just right behind the bandwagon. Sheep getting led, that's it. Problem is, they getting led by wolves. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The wolves like, yeah, come with me. I'll take you to safety. Corral them up, eat them. That's all they're going to do, bud. I mean, you going to call them that KKK. I mean, straight up stamp it right on them. But stuff like that is dangerous. So it says right down here, you know, he had his tirade out there. He's talking about why the F are we so peaceful in this, golly, a homophobic slur. Got to remove it. In the neighborhood, Thompson shouted, F your mother F in peace, white racist mother F. I mean, Bo, just getting in there. Somebody had a Blue Lives Matter flag, and they held it up, and Thompson told him to stick it up his ass. I mean, just straight up, But, I mean, Thompson going in. Another one, this whole GD state burned down for $20 GD. You think we give a F about burning Hugo down? But boom, just poof. I mean, he just getting in people's face. I mean, Bo. I was hoping that maybe Kroll or somebody else was out there. I mean, at least. So, I mean, we at least, you know, have who you directed to. Then it might be at the station. You just got, man, all I seen out there was some white girls. Now, I'm pretty sure there was some other folk out there. But, I mean, it's just these white girls standing out there. They got their hands over their mouth, but they need to be careful. Incite a crowd like that, somebody might feel like they need to go draw a little blood. I'm like, don't be trying to draw blood today. Blood might get drawn from you. Just saying. I mean, just throwing that out there. So activist Tuscon Morrison said, here in Hugo, Minnesota, I'm going to take a wild guess and take it you don't have to fear for your life as much as you do in Minneapolis with Bob Kroll and his gang of thugs hunting down black and brown bodies like they're getting paid for it because they are. I mean, man, hunting black and brown bodies. Bo, the police don't go out there and hunt for black folk. Man, if you commit a crime, the police are coming to get you. If somebody's called, I mean, if they're called, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they ain't hunting you. Stop committing crimes. The man said thugs. I mean, it remind me of the Bone Thugs and Harmony. So we ain't against rappers. We're not against rap, but we are against those thugs. I mean, thuggish ruggish out there. It was the Bone Thugs. I'm like, bud, man, well, folks are just coming up with all kind of stuff, and they just throwing it right out there, and they feel good about it. I mean, they feel real good. So Kroll, his wife, and his family were in the garage during the protest. Okay, so I didn't see Kroll out there, but I guess he was in the garage. He probably had his weapon on him too. I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. But right here, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz endorsed Thompson in June. Tim Walz, what are you doing, man? You gonna endorse this guy? Oh my God, dude. And right here, Walt said, I've known John for years. His fierce advocacy and commitment to his community is exactly what's needed in the state legislature right now. I look forward to working with him as the next state representative for 67. Oh my goodness, Tim Walz, what are you talking about, man? So this is the guy that you need when he's standing out in front of some folks' house, a family's house, cussing at them, talking about burn it down, bring your so-and-so out there, I F you up, F the police. I mean, but this is the guy that you want to be doing work with. But whoever's voting in Minnesota, if you have anything left come election time, my God, I mean, y'all got to try to ship some folks out. I mean, I don't know what you're going to do, but it's too much out there, but Minnesota, especially Minneapolis, Portland, Seattle, Florida just got its separate set of problems. They got singular problems, but New York City, man, y'all go, whoo. Bud, I see why folks are bouncing. Folks like, I can't stand the heat, bud. It's just too much heat. I got to keep my heat on me right now. Just got to keep the heat on me, the heater. Just in case folks roll up on me. I understand what you're talking about. And it says right here, I believe Kroll right here said, he said it's sickening. It's something that should have never occurred. Says no officer can condone that, ourselves included. And he was talking about with the death of George Floyd, with George Colvin, which you end up seeing that body cam footage with, which that ended up being man, there's a whole lot of questionable stuff within that. I ain't gonna lie to you about it. I ain't quite sure on all that. In closing on this, it just says a couple things about Kroll defending the two officers and all that. But in closing on this, John Thompson, Bo, you supposed to be try to be a beacon of light. You supposed to be making sure things stay peaceful. And you out here talking about you gonna roll up on somebody, you gonna burn the house to the ground, dude. Man, folks voted for this guy. Tim Waltz backed them. Backed them. Said, oh man, that's the fiery guy we need right there. Yeah, if you want riots to continue, damn right, this is the guy you need. I mean, this guy come bust right up in there, come right to your house, got the microphone in his hand, loudspeaker, MF this, so and so that. Bring your ass outside. I got something for you. I'll burn Hugo to the ground. I'm like, Waltz, this was the guy. This was it. This is the one that's going to lead us. He's going to lead us to the promised land. I'm going to tell you right now, we got 40 more years to walk around in this circle then. But if a whole bunch of people like this get in there, man, we are screwed, dude. Third world country out here. I ain't lying to you. And guys like John Thompson, he don't need no microphone. He don't need no position of power. This dude, he's going to sink us. There's no doubt about it. So, what do y'all think about it? Leave it in the comment section below. Obviously, this ain't the guy for us, okay? We need somebody else, somebody different. Tim Waltz ain't the guy either. Obviously, he's on that low grade of crack. So probably the same stuff that John Thompson's taking. Maybe he hit him a little molly or something like that. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all did, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. Click that notification bell so you know when I post in the future. Appreciate it, everybody. I'll catch y'all on the next one.